Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with another indie review. You guys already know, this is kind of the first indie house I ever tried, and I've kind of stuck with him from the beginning, and it's going to be by the house of Kirk Eliott Grapefruit Vetiver. Now this is in the Black Label collection, and this is the first fragrance that was completely created by him. Let me read the notes to you guys. So this is going to be, obviously it's going to have grapefruit and vetiver, but it also has patchouli, neroli, jasmine, rose absolute, tea, white tea, and a grapefruit accord. Now what does it smell like? This is a really earthy fragrance, but it's got some tartness from the grapefruit as well as from the tea, honestly. So you're going to get that vetiver. I actually was talking to him before I even ordered this. I'm just starting to get into vetiver fragrances. Vetiver is a difficult note, and I think you have to kind of ease your way into it, and it took me a while, but I'm getting there. I'm getting into the green fragrances. I'm getting into the vetiver fragrances. This is an earthy vetiver. However, he balanced it out enough for me to where the grapefruit, the tea, and some of those floral notes give it a more refreshing and tart vibe. I really love a tart fragrance personally, and I'm lucky enough to where this actually went really well on my skin chemistry. So if you like vetiver, obviously this is a must-have. It is definitely a vetiver for the vetiver lover. However, if you're kind of like me and you're more like not beginning vetiver, but kind of like mid-range, you're starting to get into vetiver, you can't do super, or like I still can't do, I can't do Encre Noir still. If you're not at the Encre Noir level, which even if you are, you can wear this, but if you're not there yet, you can also wear this. If you're kind of like mid-level between not really being a fan of vetiver and being halfway there. I've always liked that clean green vetiver. However, the earthy vetiver has been challenging for me, and this kind of hit the market right when I started to get into that. So that's kind of the type of person who's gonna wanna wear this. So let's kind of just move into that. Who can wear this? Very unisex fragrance. I think vetiver tends to be very unisex, and I think the fact that it's got kind of citruses, it's kind of a refreshing fragrance. It's got that tea, it's got some florals in it, really unisex. And I think depending on your skin chemistry is what it's gonna come off as. On me, it actually, a lot of fragrances on me kind of end up being very feminine, but this one smells very unisex because of the notes that are in it on me. So take that, you know, as you will. I think this probably means that it is going to smell unisex off most skin. This is probably not going to appeal to a younger audience. This is not a super sweet fragrance. In fact, it's really not sweet at all. So if you're looking for a sweet fragrance, this is not going to be for you. Performance-wise, I get about 6 to 8 hours, because it has depended on the day, where like at the 6-hour mark I thought it was gone, but like later I could still kind of smell it. Like randomly I caught a whiff of it. But I think for a fragrance that is kind of an earthier fragrance, I think that's really good. Also, it smells really natural. All of his stuff smells really natural. He's not really using synthetics, as you would probably expect from most indie houses. Projection wise, I get like not a screaming fragrance, but I get a good scent bubble for a couple of hours. And I know that because I wore it on a day where I was grilling outside. This is kind of one that I tend to reach for when I am grilling outside, which since COVID is probably more often than you think, probably once a weekend. And I got complimented. So this one has worked for me in terms of compliments. It's one that is different. It's very unique. I've never smelled anything like this, but it works. It's not like I wouldn't call it a dumb reach or, you know, a mass appealing fragrance, but I think because of how refined this smells, you're gonna get compliments with it. And again, it goes really well with my skin chemistry, I feel like, so I've gotten pretty good feedback on it. Where could you wear this? You could definitely dress this up because it has vetiver. Vetiver tends to be really easy to dress up, but because of the other notes, this is just something that's been a really easy reach for me on hot days. So anytime you're going to be outside, this goes really well. And I think the citruses in it are very refreshing, and I love how the florals are so well blended in this. I think he did a really good job. I also really like the note of tea. So that kind of pushes it into spring, summer mode for me season-wise, and daytime, but daytime upscale casual. That's where I like to kind of live in terms of where I would wear a nice fragrance like this. So I think if you had like a cookout or anything where you're outside, which I think a lot of events this year are probably going to be outside. Now that they're kind of coming back and doing things, I don't think they're really doing anything indoors. This is something that you can reach for. It goes really well in high heat, at least in my experience it has. And it goes really well with my aesthetic, because you guys know, like, I don't really go... My casual, I've been told, is not what a lot of other people's casual is. So this goes really well with my casual. So if you're gonna kind of be a little bit more presentable, but you're going to be on a laid back kind of beach day, cookout day, something like that, this goes. You could do it really nice on a sunset dinner. I know I talk about that a lot, but I feel like this just goes with that. But you could also dress this up. Vetiver fragrances, you guys already know, can just easily be dressed up. They go formal, but I think this one just has the notes to balance it out to where if you wanted to wear it upscale casual, you could totally do that. This is available on Kirk Eliott's website. I will link it down below. I will say this, he makes everything in small batches, so if something sounds like it's gonna be up your alley, you might wanna scoop it up, because when it runs out, he will probably make more batches, but sometimes it takes a while, and sometimes he'll wait for the next season that, you know, it's a relevant fragrance. I think the black collection should be available year round, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I'll link everything down below. He also, I want to touch on this because I don't have this anymore. He also sells candles seasonally. I just burned my spring candle the other day and it was amazing. It smells so natural. The wax is definitely a higher quality, but I went online because I was going to do the review on it, but I don't want to tease you guys, and it sold out. His candles sell out really quick. He has a summer candle up right now. I really like his summer scent. So the summer candle is going to be that coconutty, creamy vibe. If you like that, you should scoop up his summer candle before it's sold out. He only makes them once a year. So the summer candle is only available in the summer, and the summer candle is based off of Sensational, which is a really nice coconutty fragrance with lime, and it has, like, I believe it's I think it's orange blossom. Yeah, it's orange blossom. If you like that, you should pick this up. If you like a nice upscale candle, again, they are very natural smelling, and the type of wax that's used is definitely premium. I think it's soy. Yeah, I just double checked. It's 100% soy, and I know that because I was moving it and I wasn't very gentle with it, and I spilled a little bit of wax, and I went to clean it and it was super soft and it just came off. That's kind of a big deal for me because I don't know what my problem is. Whether it comes to wax warmers, which I really don't use anymore, or candles, somehow, I don't know if it's because I have a dog that sometimes gets the zoomies and is running around, but wax spills on stuff and it's super hard to get out. But that one, I literally just kind of pushed it with my finger and it came out. Probably not a big deal to other people. Pretty big deal to me because I'm kind of over trying to clean wax off of my furniture. This video is starting to run too long again. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below. If you've tried this out, drop your experience down below. You guys already know the drill. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!